Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Tubal Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
I came across this video on X, also known as Twitter, and a brother was talking about how when he went to school in Kenya, to a British posh school, they never learned Swahili, which is the national language of Kenya, which that school was running in. Let me just show you the clip first, then we'll talk about it.
But because my dad had a good education, I ended up going to British posh schools in Africa.
Right.
So I went to a school called Kenton College in Kenya, which is more British than any school here. And you take it for granted, but when I look back, the curriculum made no sense. Because I was in Kenya, surrounded by Kenyans, didn't learn one word of Swahili. I learned more Swahili from the Lion King than my British school. Instead, I learned English, French, Latin. It's never come up. My crazy school thought I'm going to run into the ghost of Julius Caesar or something.
This is an issue. I understand this school is a British school in Kenya. But regardless, there should be a law in place that tells anybody, any institution that is foreign, right, especially schools that are teaching our kids in our country, as a whole in our continent, they need to be able to abide by the rule and law. If you are living in my country and your school is not even offering the national language as a subject, what exactly are you doing here? What are you doing here? We have to care about our culture and tradition and language the same way these people care about theirs. There's a reason why they force their language, their culture or lack of on us. Because they believe in it, because that's how you make sure that the other culture assimilate to yours, and you make sure that you teach them your ways and tell them that your ways are better and their ways is just primitive. We should do better, honestly. And this man is a grown man now. So you can only imagine how many kids grew up in that system and they don't even know their own language because that school just thought it's not necessary. Why? It is necessary. Our language, we need to preserve our language, not just our language, our culture, our tradition. It's extremely important and it's part of us. We are brainwashed into thinking that the West is better. They're doing it better. We need to copy them. We need to lose what we have because ours is not good enough. That's not true. We are pushing, especially Swahili, now that many countries are accepting it in Africa. It should be pushed more so that we can have a language that we can all communicate with. And that's extremely important. When I saw this video, I was like, this is sad. This is sad that this man is Kenyan and he didn't learn Swahili, even though that's the national language. It's just sad. We should do better in pushing back, especially these foreign schools. They're on our land. We can literally say we will close you unless you follow our rules. If you don't, then feel free to leave. This is something that's easy to fix. It's just we're not focusing on it because we don't think it's important. But it is important because our kids will grow up thinking and talking and communicating with someone else's language and then forget about their own. And that's scary. That's not good. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about schools, posh schools, opening in various countries in Africa and teaching only their own languages and just ignoring ours. Let us know down below. I'll see you on the next one.